Yan, isa na naman magandang hapon mga batang grade 6 science learners. So sisimulan na natin ang ating aralin sa quarter 3, week 5. So magandang hapon nga pala ang ating mga guro kasama ang ating mga magulang sa paggabay sa kanilang mga estudyante at mga anak sa pagsagot ng self-learning module. Tara na't samahan si Tutor Dom sa pagsagot ng ating aralin. So we are now on our quarter 3, week 5. Gravity, friction, and energy. So of course, kasama natin si Tutor Vince, ang ating science tutor ng grade 6. So what will be our topic for this day? Of course, we're going to demonstrate how sound, light, heat, and electricity can be transformed and vice versa. So as you can see, we have the red word sound. So we are going to include sound from the light, heat, and electricity. So how can we transform these kinds of energy? So let's start with the first activity. We're going to have a review. So alam nyo, mga batang grade 6, meron ako sa inyong ipapakilalang special friend ni Tutor Doms. So let's meet BBB. So sino nga ba si BBB? So siya si Bebang, Bibong, Bibig. So let's start with the review with Bebang, Bibong, Bibig. So let's start. So ano nga ba ang ganap ni BBB sa ating review? Let's see what message that this mouth give us. This is the clue, kids. So ready tayo sa ating mga chat box sa pagsagot. The message pertains to the object or appliance that is best for its energy transformation. So nag-start tayo with the heat, followed by with the light, and then the electricity. So let's start with this review. Here we go. First message given by BBB. So we have electricity to heat. Which among the pictures describe electricity to heat? Is it the bulb or the boiling water? Type your answer. Type tayo sa ating answer message box. So, andyan nga pala si Maiko Puerta Villanueva. Hello, Maiko. Yan. So, thank you sa iyong pag-antabay, Maiko Puerta Villanueva. Nandyan din si Princess Salem. Hello, Princess. So, ano kaya ang answer dito? Electricity to heat. Is it the bulb or the boiling water? Hello, Adrian. Ayan, nandyan din si Adrian. Ayan. And the answer for this is, yes, it's a boiling water. So boiling water from electricity to heat. Next, another message coming from BBB. So this is electricity to light. Which among the pictures describe electricity to light? Is it lampshade or a mirror? Electricity to light. Type your answer. Ayan. So, hello, Kevin Dalungtap. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for your answer. Si Lay Ibay. Hello, Lay Ibay. Ayan. So, sa ating mga batang grade 6 na active, na lagi nagpa-participate at lagi nakaantabay kay Tutor Dom. So, which among the picture describe electricity to light? Is it the lampshade or the mirror? And the answer for this is, yes, it's a lampshade. Hello, JB Gali. Thank you so much, JB. Okay, next. Another message coming from BBB. So we have the light to heat. Which among the pictures describe light to heat? So we have the flashlight or the magnifying glass. So as you can see, we have the arrow. So ayan yung description ng picture dito sa right side natin. So we have here, which among the picture describe the light to heat? Is it the flashlight or the magnifying glass? Type your answer. So good afternoon. Ayan, si Elise Peteluna. Hello, Elise. Ayan, so thank you so much, Elise. Which among the picture describe light to heat? Is it the flashlight or the magnifying glass? And the answer is, yes, it's the magnifying glass. So as you can see, we have the sun, heat of the sun na tumama sa magnifying glass. And then, nung dumaan yung heat of the sun sa magnifying glass, nag-produce siya ng heat na nasa paper. Okay. Next message coming from BBB. Light and heat. Which among the following pictures light and heat to electricity? Is it the solar panel or the sun? Light and heat to electricity. So if you are present last Monday together with Tutor Vince, na-discuss ito ni Tutor Vince. Alin sa dalawang picture na to nagre-represent ng light and heat to electricity or nag-generate siya from light and heat to electricity? Is it the solar panel or the sun? Type your answer. Michelle Mahirano. Hello, Michelle. Ayan, tama si Michelle. Nandiyan din si Rian Lozano. Hello, Rian. Thank you for the answer. Angelic Salazar. Thank you so much, Angelic. Guanet Tolentino. Nandiyan din si Guanet Tolentino. Thank you so much, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Grade 6 science learner. So the answer for this is, yes, it's the solar panel. So alam, na-discuss ito ni Tutor Vince last Monday. So through the solar panel, so yung heat na tumatama sa solar panel, so using the solar panel, nag-generate or nag-create siya ng electricity using the light and heat coming from the sun. Okay? Next message coming from BBB. Heat to light. Which among the pictures describe the heat to light? Is it the lighter or the megaphone? Heat to light. Ayan. So, kasama rin itong na-discuss ni Tutor Vince last Monday. Which among the following picture describe or nagre-represent ng from heat to light? Is it the we have the megaphone or the lighter? So Bethany Galang, hello Bethany, thank you for your answer. So the answer for this is, yes, it's the lighter. So mapapansin ninyo class, itong block na to, once na ito ay tinik, so magpuproduce siya ng heat, so then magkakaroon siya ng light. So yan, so that is the lighter. Then, we have here the special question coming from BBB. So let's find out, ano kaya yung kanyang tanong? Sabi niya, type of energy made by vibration. Ayan yung special question ni BBB or ni Bebang Bibong Bibig. Type of energy made by vibration. Is it heat, sound, or light? Ayan, type your answer. Elise Peteluna, thank you Elise. Ayan, nandiyan din si Ray Jenica Reyes. Ray Jenica Reyes. Ayan, Florence Centeno, hello, thank you so much for your answer. So which among the following words, the type of energy made by vibration, is it the heat, sound, light, or the light, sound, or heat? So type your answer. Ayan, ang laki, naka all caps pa si Bethany, it's sound daw. Ayan, sound energy daw. Sabi niya, hello Roxy, sound din si Roxy. Ayan, Kevin, Dalumtap, hello Kevin. And the answer for this is, yes, it's a sound. So we're going to deepen our knowledge about sound. So let's find out. Now, let's talk about these important body parts. So we have here si BBB or si Bebang Bibong Bibig. And then we have the body parts. We have the ear. We have our mouth and ear. So let's talk about these body parts. Question, what do they need? So please type your answer. What do they need? Ano ba kailangan ni Bebang Bibong Bibig tsaka ng ating ear? So si BBB, so nagbibigay siya ng voice for us. And of course, si ear naman ay kailangan niya ng sounds. Okay, very good, the sound. So now, let's talk about what is sound according to our definition. So sabi rito, when we say sound, it is a type of energy made by vibration. So if you remember yung ating last question, this is a kind of energy that produces vibration. So that is the sound. When an object vibrates, it causes movement in surrounding air molecules. So let's find out different activities that produce sound. So here we go. So how does sounds vibrate? Sabi natin. So here is the activity observation. So we have here the drum. So yung drum, pinalo siya ng drumstick. So we have the bouncing back and forth nung drum na yon, yung tela na yan, ng brown na tela ng drum na yan. So nakikita nyo may bouncing back and forth siya. And then, aside from that, that is what we call the vibration of sound. So what is vibration of sound? So when we say vibration of sound, this is the bouncing movement of matter. So that is the vibration of sound. So we have here the bouncing of the drum cover o yung brown na yan. So nagba-bouncing back yan. So yan yung tinatawag nating vibration. So once na pinalo ng drumstick, yung drum cover na yan, magkakaroon siya ng vibration. And through the vibration, nagpo-produce na ngayon siya ng sound. So yun yung ating naririnig. So we have the so that is the sound of the drum. Okay. Now, so here is the sound travels into our ears. So we have here the sound travels into our ears through the waves. So mayroong wave na nagdadala through our ear. So ano kaya ang tawag natin sa waves na yan? So that is what we call the sound waves. So through sound waves, yung ingay or yung sounds na nasa paligid na pupunta o naririnig natin because of the sound waves. Now, so there are two types of sound waves or the waves. Number one, the longitudinal and the transverse waves. So let's talk about the transverse wave muna. So when we say transverse waves, transverse is a wave in which the vibrating element moves in a direction perpendicular to the direction of advance of the wave. So makikita mo yung wave para siyang umaalon-alon. Perpendicular siya, up and down lang yung movement ng wave papunta sa tenga ng tao. So that is the transverse. The other one is the, so this is the movement. So pagka nanggaling sa left side natin, yung force ng movement papunta sa ear, sa right side natin. So yan. So yan yung flow ng wave na tinatawag nating transverse wave. Then we have the longitudinal waves. So when we say longitudinal waves, it is a wave consisting of a periodic disturbance or vibration that takes place in the same direction. So when we say same direction, so kapag ka nasa left side, so yan yung, nandyan yung, ito, yung red arrow, so nandyan yung force ng waves papunta sa right side natin. So that is the longitudinal wave. So mapapansin mo, nagkakaroon ng pack sa bawat flow ng wave na yan. Yan. So that is how the waves travel. That is what we call longitudinal waves. Ayan. So thank you so much. Nandiyan din si Gerald. Hello, Gerald Cantor. Ayan. So binabati ang kanyang science teacher. At ang kanyang principal na si Sir Domingo Ganyo. Hello, yung principal ni Gerald. Thank you so much. Ayan. So that is the two kinds of waves, the sound waves. Now, sound waves travels in different medium. So may mga different mediums na nagta-travel yung waves natin. Let's start with the first medium. So we have here the three mediums. We have the solid, liquid, and gas. As you can see, yan, please observe. Yan, so yung flow o yung daloy ng wave sa solid, daloy ng wave sa liquid, tsaka daloy ng wave pag nasa gas. So for example, yung mga chips na yan, that is the sound. Okay? So yan. So pinapakita dyan, sa solid, mas mabilis ang travel ng sound pag solid yung pagdadaanan ng sound. Pag naman liquid, ayan, napansin nyo, pumapangalawa lang ang liquid sa solid. Ayan. So, and then yung medyo mabagal kapag ka nasa gas or nasa open area. Okay, so medyo mabagal ang flow ng sound kapag ka nasa open area tayo. So let's talk about these three mediums of sound waves travel. So let's start with The first one, so here we go. So we have here the solid. Ayan. So we have the experimentation, si San, tsaka si Mother. So as you can see, si San, yung kanyang anak, nag-punch ng ingay, naglagay ng ingay doon sa solid part, doon sa may handle, sa hand grills ng hagdan. Tapos si Mother, pinakinggan niya. Okay? So this happened, the sound wave moved from the metal handrails as a medium by vibrating the molecules in the matter. The molecules in solid are packed very tightly. So as you can see, mas mabilis yung travel ng sound kapag nasa solid kasi dikit-dikit sila. So pag pinalo ni San, pag pinalo niya tong hand grills na to, mabilis niya maririnig ni Mother yung sound na pagpalo niya. So alam niyo ba kids, grade 6 learners, noong unang panahon kapag meron ang mga tao na nakatira sa gilid ng train. Okay? Sa gilid ng train. Siyempre, hindi pa uso nun ng telephone. So, pinapakinggan lang nila sa train drill, yung kanyang daanan ng train. So, didikit lang nila yung kanilang ear doon kung may paparating ng train. So, ganun ang ginagawa nung unang panahon. So, mas mabilis ang pag-travel ng sound waves sa mga solid materials. For example, dito sa metal hand grills. Another one. What about in liquid? Okay, so we have here the bell. So yung bell nasa tubig. So nagbell si tatay sa kanyang isang plangga ng tubig. So pinakinggan niya yung sound. So sabi dito, the sound waves move from the bell inside the water as a medium into our ears. The molecules in liquid are not packed as tightly. Kaya nung pinakinggan ni Father yung sound ng bell, medyo nilapit niya ng konti. Okay? So kasi medyo mabagal yung dating ng sound. So medyo mabagal siya when our medium used in a liquid. Okay? So another thing, so we have here the bell inside the water. So, pinaring yung bell, and then yung ear ni tatay. Ayan, so pinakinggan niya. So, medyo mabagal lang ng konti. Okay, next. Sa pagka-open area, okay, so for example, dun sa ating school, kapag nagre-ring tayo. So, pagka niring ang bell, ito naman nangyayari. So, the sound waves move from the bell ringing into the ear as a medium. So, yung sound ng bell na yan, sa school bell na yan, bago makarating sa next building. So, syempre, tayo, may iba't ibang building tayo. Hindi kagad natin naririnig. Unlike yung mas malapit na kung saan nakapwesto yung bell, mas una nilang naririnig yung sound. Okay, so sa atin, kung nasa kabilang building pa tayo, medyo matagal natin mapakinggan yung sound ng wave na yan. Because, yung travel ng sound waves ay nasa air. So, mas mabagal talaga siya compare sa water at most especially compare sa solid. Okay? So the molecules in the gas are very loosely packed. So that is the reason why medyo mabagal ang travel ng sound wave kapag ka nasa open air tayo. Okay. So we have here the school bell ringing and then the sound wave. So ayan. So yun yung kulay blue. So una muna makakarinig niyan syempre kung saan malapit yung bell. Then followed by the next building kung may malapit na next building. And then the last building yung pinakamalayo. Sila yung huling-huling makakarinig. Okay. So we have here another knowledge. So don't you know that these three mediums, the sound waves, we have the solid, liquid, and gas, the sound travel much faster through a solid than a gas. So, syempre, nakita natin kanina sa observation na mas mabilis talaga yung solid na nasa solid kapag mag-travel yung sound kaysa sa gas. Then, sound travels about 4 times faster and farther in water than it does in air. So, mas mabilis ng 4 times yung sound travel sa tubig kaysa sa air. Okay, so that is the reason why yung mga pating, kapag sila umuungol sa ilalim ng tubig, kahit nasa malayong lugar, yung another whale, nagkakarinigan sila. Okay? So, yun nga lang medyo mabagal kasi nasa water sila. Okay. Sound wave travel about 13 times faster in wood than in air. So, kita nyo na, yung kapag tayo ay gagamit ng wood, okay, so bibigyan natin ng sound ng wood, 13 times na mabilis kesa sa air lang. So, that is the, according to this new knowledge. They also travel faster on hotter days as the molecule bumps into air other more often than when it is cold. So mapapansin din natin na ang sounds mas mabilis ang travel kapag ka hot days. So for example, tayo ay nasa summer, so mas maingay, mas marami tayong maririnig na ingay kumpara kapag ka winter. So that is the new knowledge. Ayan. So thank you so much. Christine Blas. Hello, Christine Blas. Ayan, si Christine. Nandito din si Christine. Maraming salamat, Christine. Jasmine Lugo. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for your participation. Ayan. So let's have another observation. So ito naman si Lola. O, so kanina si San. Tapos si Mother, si Father. This time naman si Lola. Nasa gitna ng kagubatan. So mayroon siyang sinisigaw. So that is the shouting. So nagsa-shout siya. Sabi ni Lola, Juan, 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 sabi ni Lola. So mayroong tinatawag na bouncing of sound. So ano kaya tawag din sa bouncing back of sound na yan? Tingnan natin kung may idea ang mga grade 6 learners. Type natin sa ating message box kung ano ang tawag doon sa bouncing back of sound. Ano ba tinawag ni Lola si Ana sa kagubatan? Ana, 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 Ana. Yan. So ano tawag kaya natin doon? Type your answer. Hello, Elisa Atriguino. Yan. Hello, Elisa from Isabela. Yan. Napakalayo naman na Elisa. Thank you so much, Elisa. What do you call the bouncing back of sound? Based dito sa pinapakita ni grandmother. Ayan, very good sila. Nakuha nila. Una nakasagot si Bethany, followed by Nile. Yan. Thank you. Ayan, ng mga batang grade 6. We have the echo. Yan. So when we say echo, this is the bouncing back of sound. So yan. Good afternoon, Tutor Dons from Muñoz. Si Car Baliwas. Hello, Car. Ayan, si Car Baliwas. Yan. So that is how the sound convert into energy. So this time we're going to talk about yung sound na nagiging energy. So for example, nagiging electricity. So paano nagiging kuryente yung sound? So here is a simple experimentation. We use the microphone. So first, of course, we're going to identify what are the parts of the microphone. Of course, nandyan yung diaphragm. Okay, ito yung part ng diaphragm o yung pinakaulo kung saan tayo nagsasalita. So that is what we call the diaphragm. Then we have the audio signal. Yan naman yung kung saan natin siya sinasaksak. So that is, these are the parts of the microphone. And of course, the sound waves o yung boses. Di ba? When we have a microphone, so kanta tayo, we use the sound waves. Yung boses na nilalabas natin, that is the sound wave. Yan. So these are the parts of the microphone. Ayan. So now, so these are the parts of the microphone, of course. So let's talk about, deepen our idea on how the sound convert into electricity. So pasukin natin ang loob ng mic. Okay, so ayan. So ito yung microphone. So focus tayo dun sa loob ng mic natin. Ayan. So we have here the major parts ng mic. Of course, ganyan ang itsura ng mic. We have the diaphragm. So yun yung black part na yan. Yan, that is the diaphragm. Of course, yung connector na nagpo-connect doon sa coil o yung cable. Yan, so yung nakapulupot syempre doon sa magnet. So mayroong magnet sa loob ng mic na yan. So hindi ganyan ang itsura ng magnet, pero may magnet siya. Tapos may nakapulupot na coil. Okay, so that is the structure of inside the microphone. So paano nagkakaroon ng kuryente? So if you experience kapag tayo kumakanta, tapos nadikit yung diaphragm o yung pinakaulo ng mic sa labi natin, para tayo ng kuryente o nag-ground. Okay? So because of the sound na habang kumakanta ka, nag-create siya. So ganito nagiging itsura niyan. Yan. So, pagka nag-produce ka ng sound doon sa diaphragm, so magbabibrate or magbabouncing back yung connector, yung coil, yan, magbabouncing back siya. So, through bouncing back, doon nag-create ng electricity. Okay? So, that is the sound transformed into electricity. So, ang tawag natin doon is the sound energy. So when we say sound energy, this is the sound transformed into electricity. So balikan natin on how the microphone, the sound convert into electricity. Yan, nagkakaroon ng bouncing back doon sa loob ng mic. Kaya mapapansin ninyo, makakaramdam kayo ng parang kuryente. Actually, may electricity coming from the microphone. Hindi ganun kalakas. Okay? Saktong ano lang siya, mararamdaman mo lang siya na there is an electricity on the diaphragm of the microphone. So, hindi naman siya kayang magpaandar ng isang appliances. So, saktong electricity lang ang mararamdaman mo dyan sa microphone na yan. Lalo na kapag yung mic overused. So, marami nang gumamit, marami nang kumanta doon sa microphone na yon. Yan, nagkakaroon na siya ng, nakakapag-produce na ng energy. Sa dami ng mga kumanta doon sa gumamit dyan sa diaphragm na yan. So that is how, okay, that is how sound energy, that is how sound transform into electricity. So that is what we call sound energy. Yan. So that is the simple illustration on how the sound convert into electricity. Yan. So thank you so much. Nicole Smith. Ayan. Nandiyan si Nicole Smith from Iligan, Isabela. Hello, Nicole. Ayan. So now, so what is the sound energy? So when we say sound energy, it is an energy produced by vibrating sound. So that is vibrating object. So that is the sound energy. So kung mapapansin niyo kanina sa microphone, so merong nagba-vibrate doon. So that is how the sound energy produced. So when we say sound energy, it is an energy produced by the vibrating object. And then energy has to be changed from one form to another in order to be used. So, for example, yung heat energy, yung electricity into heat. So, for example, yung flat iron. Yan. The flat iron, once na gumamit or isinaksak natin sa electricity, yung electricity na yon nagta-transform siya into heat. So, that is the reason why yung flat iron, nagagamit natin siya or ginagamit natin yung tinik niya para pang-plancha sa ating mga damit. Same as the electric fan. Okay, so we use electricity. Using electricity, we can produce or we can use the electric fan. So that is the reason why we have the different energy transformation. So when we say energy, has to be changed from one form to another in order to be used. So like what did Tutor Vince discussed last Monday, yung heat of the sun, di ba? So instead na mainis tayo sa init ng sun, so people created materials para ma-convert yung heat ng sun into electricity. And that is what we call the panel. Okay? So yung panel natin, yung solar panel na diniscuss ni Tutor Vince last Monday. So using the solar panel, napakinabangan natin yung heat produced by the sun. So ganun galing ang mga tao. So, alam ko, some of you, mga grade 6 learners, in the future, you will become an inventor or being a scientist. Kaya every session natin, we have the Batang Scientist. At mamaya, may papakilala ko sa inyong Batang Scientist of the Week. So, that is what we call sound energy. Yan. So, now, here are the different objects or appliances that can be transformed electricity into sound. So meaning, through these appliances or through these gadgets or through this object, yung electricity nagta-transform into sound. So for example, yes, we have the speaker, diba? So pagka gumamit tayo ng electricity, yung kuryente na dumadaan sa speaker, nagiging sound. Okay? Same as the earphone. Ayan. So katulad nitong ginagamit ni Shooter domes. This is an earphone. So, ginagamit natin siya using the electricity para magkaroon ng sound. Then, of course, the headset. Okay, the earphone, the headset. So, these are the gadgets na kapag ginamit natin using electricity, the electricity transform into sound. Of course, ang ating radio. So, that is an example, appliances. Using electricity, tinatransform niya yung kuryente into sound. Same as the megaphone. And then, of course, yung ating television. So, these are some of the object or appliances or gadget that transform electricity into sound. Sige nga, tingin nga tayo sa ating mga participants. Ano pa kaya based sa binigay kong mga pictures? What are the things na when we use electricity, using this object, nagiging sound siya? Ayan. Ayan, yung AirPod daw. Ayan. Thank you, Ellie, sa AirPod. Ayan, may radio, TV, ayan. So, these are the object or gadget na using electricity, yung kuryente, nagiging sound. Ayan. So, hindi naman kagad na kuryente yan, sound na agad. No. We use object or gadget, appliances, para ma-convert yung electricity into sounds. Ayan. So, speaker. Ayan. Si Car Baliwa. Sabi ni Car Baliwa, si speaker daw. Ayan. Thank you, grade 6 learners. Now, let's play the 3-pow. So, what is 3-pow? So, what is 3-pow? So, 3, we have P stands for picture, O stands for 1, and W stands for word. So meaning this is 3 picture in 1 word. So I will show an example. So let's have an example. So I have here a picture of electricity. Ayan, a transform o transformer, transform into what? Okay, so for example, yung answer natin, we can use electricity, transform, pwedeng transform into electricity with the same electricity. Yung electricity transform into light. Electricity transform into heat. And of course, electricity transform to sound. So, I will show some pictures. Then you're going to type what particular energy transformation ang kanyang binibigay. Is it electricity, light, heat, or sound? So, ready tayo sa ating mga batang grade 6. Ready tayo sa ating pagta-type ng ating answer. So, let's start. Are you ready, kids? Ready na? Ready na si Rain Maligaya. Hello, Rain. Watching daw si Rain Maligaya. Ayan. So, let's start. 3 picture, 1 word. Picture number 1, we have the flat iron. Transform yung electricity into what? Ayan, pakisulat na sa ating message box yung flat iron. Transform yung electricity ba? Tina-transform ng flat iron into what? Is it light, sound, heat, or electricity? Type your answer. Ayan, si Micolo Villanueva. Hello, Micolo. Ayan, type your answer. Ano ang tina-transform ni flat iron, yung electricity, tinatransform siya into what? Type your answer. Ayan. Thank you so much sa ating mga batang grade 6 from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And the answer for this is, yes, it's heat. So, yan naman ang gamit ng flat iron. So, pag sinaksak natin, yung kuryente, dadaloy sa flat iron, and then the flat iron transformed into heat. Congratulations. Ayan. Nicole Smith. Hello, Nicole. Next, we have the heat and light. Ayan, the heat and light. Okay, transform using this solar panel into. So, saan kaya o ano kaya ang tinatransform ng heat and light pag dumaan siya sa solar panel? Ayan, type tayo sa ating Lay Ibay. Ayan, si Lay Ibay. Hello, Lay Ibay. So, heat and light, pag dumaan siya sa solar panel, ano ang tinatransform ng heat and light through the solar panel? Type your answer for number 2. Ayan. So, congratulations sa ating mga batang grade 6 for the active participation. So, the answer for this is, yes, it's electricity. Ayan. So, thank you so much kay si Adrian. Very good, Adrian. So, lagi active si Adrian sa ating discussion. Si Angelic Salazar. Hello, Angelic. Next, we have the lampshade. So, the lampshade transform yung electricity niya into what? Okay, so, pili tayo. Is it into electricity? So, electricity transform into electricity, sound, light, or heat. So, ano kaya ang tinatransform ni lampshade pagka nilagyan na siya ng electricity? Okay, so let's see. So, si Micolo, ayan, nauna si Micolo sa pagsagot natin. Si Gwanet Tolentino, ayan. Kevin Dalumtap, ayan, nakasunod. So, congratulations sa ating mga batang grade 6. So, the answer for this is, yes, it's light. So, through electricity, using the lampshade, magpuproduce na ngayon siya ng light. Next, we have here the sun. Okay, so the sun transform yung sa calculator. Ayan, so we have here the calculator, yung solar calculator. So, sisikatan ng araw yung solar calculator na yan. So, ano kaya ang tinatransform ng solar calculator through the sun? Okay. So, please type your answers for this picture. So, 3 picture, 1 word. We have the picture of the sun transform doon sa scientific calculator natin. Ayan. So, we have here the answer si Kevin, mayroon ng sagot si Kevin, of course Bethany, mayroon na rin sagot si Bethany. So thank you so much sa ating mga batang grade 6 na talagang active sa ating discussion. Ayan. So the heat of the sun or the sunlight transform dito sa ating calculator. So the answer for this is yes, it's the light. So because of the light coming from the sun, kaya nagagamit natin yung mga calculator na to. This calculator is what we call the solar calculator na tinatawag. So, nag-absorb siya ng light para magamit natin yung calculator na yan. Yan. So, thank you so much din pala sa nag-create nitong calculator na to. So, hindi na natin kailangan ng battery. Kailangan lang natin itapat sa light ng sun para magamit natin siya. Yan. So, that is the solar calculator. Nagpo-produce o nagka-transform into light. Next, the telephone. Yan. So, we have transform yung electricity. So, using the electricity of the telephone. Ano tina-transform niya? So, please type your answer on our message box. Ayan. Si Cassandra Bravo. Hello, Cassandra. Andiyan din si Cassandra. Si Kim Kapispisan. Hello, Kim. Thank you so much, Kim Kapispisan, for your answer. Ayan. So, si Regine Reka Reyes Salazar. Hello, Regine Reka Reyes. Ayan. So, telephone transform electricity into. So, type your answer. Is it into electricity or light or sound or heat? So, using the telephone. Ayan. Naka all caps talaga yung sagot niya. Yan. So the answer for this is it's a sound. So syempre, kapag may tumawag sa ating telephone, magpo-produce siya ng sound because of the electricity. So yan. Thank you so much sa ating mga participant for this day. Thank you so much. Yan. And then we have the last picture. Yan. So we have here the what we call this, yung initan natin ng tubig, and then yung ating kalan. Okay, so, nagka-transform yung fire into what? Ayan. So, syempre, pag nakasalang yung ating pot sa kalan, so yung pot na yon, so meron doon water, so yung init or yung apoy, pinatransform niya into what? So, please type your answer on our message box. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Elisa, si Roxy. Yan. Sila yung Cassandra, nandiyan din. So, sila yung ating mga active participation for this activity. So, the answer for this is, it's heat. Very good. So, through the fire na nanggagaling sa kalan, so, iniinit niya yung water inside the pot. Okay. So, that is the heat. Next. For our last picture, yan. So we have here the, I think yan ay bread. Yan. So pinasok sa oven. So yung electricity na nasa oven, ano kaya ang tinatransform niyan? So from electricity, when we use the oven, so ano kaya ang tinatransform ng oven na yan kapag sinaksak natin yung oven sa electricity? So electricity transform into what? Yan. So we can use or we can use those energy transformation, the electricity, light, heat, and sound. So ano kaya ang binibigay? Yes, very good sila. Tama ang sagot nila. Yan. Nag-aantay ako ng mga correct answer. Very good din si Bethany. Yan. So the answer for this, of course, is heat and light. So yun yung binibigay na transformation ng oven using the electricity. So as you can see, meron parang fluorescent yung ating oven. So yun yung light, magpo-produce ng light. And then through this light, so nagkakaroon ng heat. So kaya naluluto yung ating mga bread. Okay, so kung ano man yung ating pwedeng iluto sa oven because of the light. Then this light produce heat. Yan. So that is energy transformation. Now, so we have here the speaker. Ayan, na-discuss na, nabigay ko tong example sa inyo. So speaker transform the electricity into, that is the sound. So that is the sound. So now we have the television, of course. Aside from the sound, yung energy o yung electricity, tinatransform ng television ang sound, light, and of course the heat. So tatlo ang tinatransform ng television natin. We have the sound, kaya may naririnig tayo sa TV, the light, kaya may nakikita tayo, and of course the heat. Kaya pagka yung ating TV, pag overuse, umiinit, at kapag ka super init na, may tendency pa na sasabog yun. Kaya when we use our television, we use it properly. Tapos nasa tamang oras din. Huwag natin siyang gamitin the whole day. Kasi nagpuproduce din kasi siya ng heat. Ayan. So these are the things to remember according to Tutor Doms and Tutor Vince. When we say energy transformation, this is the change of energy from one form to another to become useful. So, pagka may mga energy transformation tayo, the sound, the heat, electricity, kailangan i-transform to another energy transformation para magamit siya.